And now in this video, this is going to be the final gear video. Everything else I haven't mentioned, everything that kind of falls into a miscellaneous category, I guess. So I'll start off with the town shirt, the green town shirt. I forgot to mention this one in my clothes stuff, but I've still got it, and I'm going to be taking it, of course, on this next trail. It's still going strong, just using it for when I'm in town. Next item I've got is going to be the little blue ditty bag. Inside there I keep a bunch of miscellaneous stuff like fingernail clippers. I've got a little mini red Swiss Army knife, mainly using this thing for the tweezers that's got on here, and it's got the little tiny scissors have come in handy. I've got a pair of earplugs in case people near me are snoring very loud. I've also got a little miscellaneous, this is a repair kit. I've got needle and thread and the patch repair stuff for in case I get a hole popped in my sleeping pad. And then this is my first aid kit. I've got a couple of band-aids, and I've got some Advils and anti-diarrheal medications. So some of those type of items have come in handy in previous hikes, and I think that's about all you need in general for a first aid kit. And next up is a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be keeping like in the back mesh of my backpack on a daily basis. So things like toiletries. I'm always going to have some toilet paper on me and a little deuce of spades trowel. On the handle I keep wrapped some duct tape in case I need to fix anything with the duct tape solution. And it also helps to smooth out the harsher edge of the trowel itself. It makes it a little bit easier to dig through some hard dirt that way. I'm also going to be taking a bug net. I think I'm going to hike from the beginning with this thing because it practically weighs nothing, and I'm sure I'm going to run into places where the mosquitoes are going to be heavy for a time. So definitely going to need a bug net. I've also got a little pack towel. I'm mainly going to be having this for wiping down condensation, water type little messes on the inside of the tent as necessary in case it pools up in there. I'm also going to take a little basic pair of sandals. These ones are from Sharma. I'm using these for water crossings. And a couple extra items. I'm going to take some sunscreen. I wasn't so diligent last time I did my Pacific Crest Trail hike with keeping on sunscreen daily, but mainly the end of my nose comes over the brim of the hat, so my nose pokes out a little bit, and I get sunburned on my nose a little bit easy. And then on the back of my hands, until I've got a nice tan going, I'll be using this. Like at some point on the PCT, within the first month or so, I just stopped using sunscreen entirely once I had a nice tan going, and I was just fine that way. So I'll probably do the same for this trail. And then I'm also going to take this little case that has these little clip-on sunglasses. They just kind of clip on your normal glasses, and then they flip up. So these are going to be for snow blindness is all I need them for. I'm just fine hiking out in sunny weather, and the sun really doesn't affect my eyes. I don't think it's too bright. I don't like hiking in sunglasses that much anyway, but you definitely need something for snow blindness prevention when you're hiking in snow. It is just glaringly bright, and you definitely need something like this. And now I've just got a few items that'll be on the front side of my backpack, miscellaneous-wise. I'm going to have a handkerchief. I get runny noses often, and I always need to like wipe and stuff with a handy handkerchief. Just hanging off the front of your pack is nice. And just for some personal defense, I'm going to take a little knife. This is a new one this year. I had my PCT one stolen last year, unfortunately, so this is just a nice little fold-out knife to have some type of protection, but I'm not going to be fighting off grizzly bears with this thing. But it's nice in general just to have yourself a little pocket knife is all you need, I think. The next item I've got here is going to be the trekking poles I'm going to be taking. These are the ergonomic with a slight bend in the handle, cork-handled grips from Black Diamond. I really like these ones. Same style as what I took on the Appalachian Trail, and those ones I ended up breaking the tips off. And then in this brand new pair, I hiked with on the Pacific Crest Trail. So this has got 2,500 plus miles on it for doing the whole PCT. The tips are just slightly bent, but they're not too bad. So I think I'm just going to take the same pair until I end up breaking these ones at some point probably, and then look for a new one. But so far I'm going to be taking these ones. And as far as some winter-specific related items, I'm going to be taking the micro spikes again this year. I'm expecting there to be more snow out there than there was last year. Last year was an unusually low snow year for the PCT. If you're a PCT hiker this year, it's going to be outrageously high levels of snow, and you're probably going to need snowshoes or something better. But The Continental Divide Trail so far is just showing average, maybe slightly above average on the snow levels. I'm going to be monitoring that closely as the months go by still. And definitely going to be taking the micro spikes. These have come in very handy using on walking on snow. And also with that, I think I'm going to actually take the ice axe. I bought this last year in preparation for the PCT, but didn't end up needing it because of low snow years, as I mentioned. But I think I'm going to take this no matter what on the CDT, so I'll have some fun and practice with the ice axe. And now the very last item that I've got, I mentioned earlier in my food video, but I had ordered the ursac, and the ursac has come in the mail. I'm going to take this on when I get into northern Wyoming, I think. I'm going to have this shipped up to me. I've never used one of these before, but it'll be a lot better than taking a bear can, because I don't like having the heavier weights. Supposed to be grizzly bear proof, but we'll see. I've seen a number of these got shredded by black bears out on the Appalachian Trail. I've never heard of anyone on the PCT last year when I was hiking that got an ursac or anything ripped into, but it's kind of funny how easy black bears were able to shred these things. So I don't know exactly how bear proof these are going to be, but I'm definitely going to take this thing in grizzly bear country. And it also came with this little odor proof bag for it. So we'll get to test that out once I get further north, pretty much all the way from like mid-upper Wyoming all the way up to the border. Last 1,000 miles of trail or so is going to be grizzly bear country. So I think that's it. I think that's everything that I'm going to be taking. I may have forgot a thing or two. If you can think of anything that I should take or that I haven't mentioned and forgot, then let me know. But I'm only a few weeks out from starting. I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys all to follow along. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on trail.